Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing once again the newly revealed Ninjago 2022 or Ninjago Season 16 Orange Snake villains. These of course have been revealed to us recently through an upcoming Ninjago children's book featuring these new snake bad guys. In terms of what these guys are all about, we currently have no idea. Nothing is confirmed just yet as of the time of making this video, but I've already given my personal thoughts on what these guys could be about and what I personally think of having snakes as villains again. And a lot of you guys have been giving your reactions as well. Some people in the Ninjago community feel like Serpentine villains are pretty much just out of touch at this point. Maybe Ninjago should stop relying so much on snake villains and perhaps give us something different, while some other Ninjago fans have been saying that, you know what, maybe these new snakes are going to be something different, and maybe we should just wait and see what these new bad guys are all about before passing judgment. If you wanted to hear my own personal thoughts on these new Ninjago snake villains, I recommend checking out a couple of my previous videos. I go into a little more depth about how I personally feel and what these guys could be doing next year for Ninjago Season 16 or Ninjago 2022, whatever you want to call it. Some of the bigger Ninjago fan reactions that I've seen so far, though, have been pretty negative regarding this new snake villain, or this new group of snake bad guys. As mentioned, some people feel like snakes in Ninjago just don't need to be there anymore, even though when you think about it, it does make sense why there would be so many Serpentine-style villains. Recently, over on Twitter, Tommy Andreasen, one of the co-creators of the entire Ninjago series, responded to fans' concerns about these new Ninjago snake villains for 2022, and he was responding to somebody who sent him a warning of sorts about how the Ninjago community was pretty much fed up with Serpentine villains. I'm not going to show anybody's specific names in today's video, but this is what the original tweet said. I want to give my thoughts on it, and then we'll jump into Tommy Andreasen's response. Fair warning to Tommy Andreasen and crew. The Ninjago fandom is starting a protest over the usage of snakes as villains, so a warning in future seasons, try and figure out other minions. I'm just judging by the immediate eye roll by most when the book cover was leaked. Of course, this comment is referring to the children's book that was revealed, which showcases the new orange snake bad guys, and this warning in general, it just seems a little off, doesn't it? Something about this warning doesn't seem like it represents the entire Ninjago community. I know from reading my comments that a lot of you guys absolutely love these new snake guys and are curious to see more, but I do understand to an extent what this comment is trying to say. Bottom line, try to figure out other villains aside from just snakes again. The wording of this warning is a little aggressive, and perhaps you probably should not tweet something like this at one of the Ninjago creators, but regardless, let's see Tommy Andreasen's response, because I feel like it'll not only shut this comment down, but maybe provide extra security to those who are still worried about snakes being the villains of Ninjago once again. Thanks for the warning, and we do appreciate feedback, but what you think you know and what you know are not the same thing. We're dedicated to doing great stories and plot twists, and if they were obvious and predictable, we wouldn't be doing our jobs. Prepare to be amazed. So not only does this response once again shut down this original warning comment, it also provides us with some excitement, because from what Tommy Andreasen says here, these snakes probably hold some type of secret. Again, what you know and what you think you know are two different things, which I feel like is a great way of describing how the Ninjago community feels right now. I feel like a lot of people, especially regarding these new snake villains, think they know what to expect, but in reality, we just have to wait and see. And I think this response from Tommy Andreasen is quite reassuring as well. I get why Ninjago fans are concerned with Serpentine being the villains again, but like Tommy Andreasen says here, something might appear predictable on the surface, but in reality, we could all be surprised and amazed. At the end of the day, the Ninjago staff, and especially Tommy Andreasen, are just trying to do their best here. With leaked material, such as the children's book that we talked about earlier in today's video, there's only so much that Ninjago creators and Ninjago staff members can say about it. But I feel like this response right here is very solid. As Ninjago fans, we do not know what the series will hold in the future. We do not know what these new snake villains are going to be about. All we can do is just sit and wait and hope for the best. And I feel like as Ninjago fans, we should probably be a little bit better at maybe not jumping on things right away, maybe waiting things out and waiting to see how things are before we pass our judgment. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, you guys are free to do what you want. Just in the future, probably don't tweet warnings at Ninjago staff members. That just seems, once again, way too overly aggressive, and it's not necessary, so please don't do that anymore. It's probably best to avoid that. But I do appreciate the response that Tommy Andreasen gave off, and I feel like we as Ninjago fans are in good hands once once again. I am very much looking forward to seeing what the future of Ninjago holds, especially with these new snake villains. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, kind of a shorter one here today, but there's obviously not a lot to talk about. Just wanted to talk about this response that Tommy Andreasen gave because it is worth reading, and I do feel as though it'll reassure a lot of Ninjago fans that are concerned or worried. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below talking about what you think about all of this. How did you feel about Tommy Andreasen's response? Did it personally make you feel better about the new season, or do you still have your concerns? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.